used for cooking. Emo is prepared by heating stumps of the kiawe wood known to use mesquite logs, similar to what used for barbecuing back home. Then they place smooth and porous lava rock that we call pohakapo'oi'oi on those logs, lit a great big bonfire. When the lava rocks were red hot, some of the stones were then taken, placed in the opu, or cavity of a pua'a pig that had been prepared for the occasion. Pig is then wrapped in a chicken wire meshing to hold the hot lava stones in place as it cooks it from within. Taken to the imu, placed on a bed of vegetation, covered up with a hali'io blanket of moghremian foliage, and the imu is then sealed with the burlap sacks that you see there, the couple ended the tar from the sand that was uncovered in preparing the imu. Actually, what was created in contemporary times can be best described as a giant pressure cooker-like oven, because it's actually the steam of the hot rocks that does the cooking process. Our gentlemen are now unfastening the chicken wire meshing. You see them shaking the pua'a pig from side to side to loosen those lava stones, allowing them to come to the surface and cool, so they can begin the task of removing those stones using ancient Hawaiian tools of nature, their bare hands. A cool bowl, a wooden bowl of water is placed in the imu as a coolant. Our gentlemen now rinse their hands and commence with the task of removing those lava stones that are still cooking our main course. But first, ladies and gentlemen, the gods must decide who will cast the first stone. So you're about to observe a very ancient taboo ritual. Gentlemen, let the ritual begin. Gods have made a quick decision. Doesn't cut enough. We'll be casting the first stone. And there he goes. Ultimately, you see Kada and Kaipo very deftly and quickly tossing the stones out of the oven. Folks, you find the hotter the stones, the faster they get tossed out of the oven. Our pig is seasoned with the essence of nature. We use simply the pa'akai, the Hawaiian sea salt, that we gather along our shoreline salt ponds, and enhance the flavoring of the various types of greenery and foliage that is used to line the imu and giraffe pua'a. The result, a wonderful flavor, one that we've never been able to replicate, except with this traditional and ancient cooking process or technique of the early Hawaiian. We remain one of the very few luau vendors on the island of Oahu today that continue to prepare our main course in this ancient Hawaiian life. Now, folks, in case you're wondering why is it that pork is served as a main course, well, in ancient times, pork was reserved for Ali'i Nui, our high chiefs, our Tahuna Nui, our high priests, and our Akua, as sacrificial offerings for the gods. What greater way of honoring you, special guests, than by serving you food ordinarily reserved for Hawaiian royalty and food for the gods. Succulent steamed pork, kalupua, wa'akalu. Ladies, another cultural tidbit. The imu is always prepared by the men. The men prepared the oven, the men did the cooking, the men of old Hawaii served the women, and the men cleaned all the ovens after the cooking was done. That's a lot to say for the Hawaiian man. He knows how to take care of ladies. Gentlemen, are we ready for a liftoff? Okay, everybody get your cameras ready, flashes set, lens covers removed on a count of three. We're going to have a liftoff. Hokahi 1, Elua 2, Ekolu 3, Huki Kalupua. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Our Hawaiian steamed pig right from the underground oven dripping with succulent flavors is waiting.